On this episode of Home Dad Chat,
Comes with everything: mustard, relish, celery salt, chopped onion, sliced tomatoes, kosher pickle, and sport peppers.
yep.
Piled onto a poppy seed bun.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Delivering that signature snap in every bite.
This
Yeah.
is not your typical hot dog in a bun. This
Nah.
is elevated. Yeah.
Dragging the dog through the garden. That's what it's called. The
Yep.
Chicagoans call it.
It's a good name
Okay.
for it.
And they call it that. That's according to Portillo's. I assume it's Portillo's and not Portillos because it's not Spanish.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
Italian, right? So
Portillo's.
Portillo's. Please forgive us for how we pronounce things. We know we're wrong, but it's okay. Why don't we
All
put
good.
ketchup on our hot dogs?
Welcome to Home Dad Chat, brought to you by the National At Home Dad Network. My name is Brock,
My name is Danny.
and we are here to talk about life as stay-at-home dads. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
No, I don't want much. I even love handmade crafts made of macaroni. Come on now, you should know me. Times I might eat too much. No worry about my weight, got the dad bod rocking on me. Sketches on my feet, cargo shorts look good on me. I'm a dad, that's what I do.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the show. Hope you're having a great one. We've been jawing it up for way too long, getting into all kinds of conversations about kids and whatnot that we figured we'd hit record and talk to you as well. But anyway, yeah, so we are now ticking down the days real
Mm-hmm.
close to HomeDadCon at this point. I got a sneak peek of the area where we're going to be at for HomeDadCon. I know that the board's been there and, done some perusing around and whatnot, but I got to go do my own reconnaissance of the area. And let me just say, I'm super pumped. I wasn't sure at first, but after having a few days to walk around in the area, there is so much in just a few blocks radius for us to be able to enjoy. So I'm very
Right.
excited about it. I will say this. It's prices, they're big city prices, but they're not awful. I didn't find them to be anything too crazy. I will say too, there is also right across the street from the hotel a convenience store, like a full like grocery store actually. So nice. And they also have a liquor section, so they actually have some different bourbons and things, and
Go too far.
you don't have to go too far, definitely not. So that was pretty cool. I actually saw a bottle of E.H. Taylor sitting on the shelf, and it was like $40. No, I did not buy it, but it was there. I just left it. I bought bottle of well, there's a Trader Joe's not too far from there as well, so I actually got me a bottle of their stuff because I've been wanting to try the Trader Joe's bourbon for a while. It's like $15 and it's delicious.
Oh, is it?
So
Okay.
yeah, it's good
You
stuff.
never know.
No, you don't.
You could have a cheap bourbon can be amazing. The Kirkland brand from Costco, their Scotch and bourbon was just like, wow, where did you get this? It was just it had all of the warmth and none of the fire. It was like
Yeah,
just smooth, like liquid gold. But
they
then other
basically
ones
they
are
just get
rot gut.
yeah, they basically just get barrels from like a very well-known like distillery. You can look on the labels and stuff and see that they're getting those actually from like brand names and then they're just renaming them is a lot of what that is. But yeah, no, it was we actually the Trader Joe's thing, I was brought onto that by there's a group of guys who do a blind bourbon tasting and we bring all these different bottles in and switch them out at the convention and we did a like bottom shelf bourbons prices type one and the Trader Joe's won the number one spot on it.
Nice.
It was great out of like 10 bottles. Yeah.
Rock on.
So
Yeah.
definitely worth checking out. But yeah, man, I actually when I stayed there, I didn't stay at the hotel that where the convention's at. I stayed at a hotel that's just literally across the street from it. But they've got like there's a bakery right there, really good stuff. Like, if you're showing up early and you want to venture out, there's that. Across the street, literally from the hotel entrance, is a gelato place which is delicious. Had me some pistachio gelato. That was tasty.
Was it good? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was so good. So did that. There's a cigar shop that's only a couple blocks
Hmm.
away. They're open 10 to 10. And I was talking with the store clerk there, and he was telling me after hours, a lot of times people come get cigars from them, and then they go to this place called the Redhead Piano Bar, which is like just a block away from the hotel.
It's really nice.
Yeah, and so that's kind of got a cool vibe to it. You actually like walk downstairs, like walk down off the street downstairs into the bar or whatever there. So I was
Hmm.
like, that's kind of got a cool vibe to it and a cool
Next to
neon
the
sign.
next to the first, the one that the cigar shop that's closest to the hotel is a ramen shop, ramen sushi.
Yeah.
Uh, that's
Yep.
where we ate while we were there.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, so we ate. It was really good. It was, I get used to such crap food. Like, oh, we're gonna get some ramen and sushi, cool, from like Kroger. It just and it's not bad. I eat it and it's good, but it's just
Sure.
not. It's just elevated. And that ramen shop in Chicago was amazing. Jeffrey Bernstein actually recommended that we go to that one,
Nice.
and they were right. They were right as usual. It was
Yeah.
amazing. But then
Katie.
when I
Yeah.
went into the cigar shop, they did tell me to go down to the Redhead,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's very cool. And it's I mean, cool in a way, like I don't know what the difference is, but in an actually like a slower, this is cool. We just
Yeah.
relax, we'll chill out. This the vibe's good. And I didn't get to stay because we had to eat, but it was amazing. And I can't
Yeah.
wait. I'm definitely grabbing a cigar at some point down
Well,
there.
there's even like you can sit outside of the shop too and just hang out there. Like there were guys actually just in folding chairs, like smoking cigars out there, which I thought was really cool. And then there's like a little plaza that's not too far away, and there's just chairs sitting out there where you can just take a seat and hang out. Or it's right by the river, so you could go down and watch the boats go by and stuff like that. So there's lots of different things to do while you're just there, or walk the river walk, which is a nice thing too. But yeah, that whole area is really cool for sure.
Yeah.
Also, Gordon Ramsay burger restaurant or whatever is literally like catty corner from the hotel as well. I didn't go in there, but I might check that out when I go back because I like Gordon Ramsay's stuff. So I definitely want to check and see what that's like. But I did go the first night we went to a place called Beatrix, which I know that's a restaurant that the convention committee has been looking at as just like one of the places to go to. And that was really interesting. Like it's like a coffee shop with a full bar, really good bourbon selection actually. It makes a really good old fashioned there. I had one of those while I was there. And then it's got a bakery in there, and like they serve all kinds of food, and it's just a really neat space. They have both like outside sitting, which is like literally on the street because it's like a one-way street out in front of their place, and like the restaurants are able to just basically take one portion of that and make that into a sitting area outside. That was pretty wild. And then there's just tons of seating all over there. And so the food was amazing. I took a bunch of photos of what we ate, and it was some really tasty stuff. They had a chimichurri like strip steak, and I ended up ordering that. Man, that was fantastic with just some like very well seasoned fries. Man, that hit the
Yeah.
spot. Oh, it was
Yeah.
good. I will go back and just order that again, honestly. Like it was that good. So yeah, so we
Yeah.
went there. That was a cool restaurant. So definitely if you're looking for a place to go, that's a cool place. And there were just so many like we went to this Italian place called Nonina's, and
Okay.
there's a movie out with Vince Vaughn in it where he opens up a restaurant that's run by Italian grandmas.
Grandmas. Yeah.
Yeah. And like they're making everything fresh and all this stuff. Well, that's sort of like what this restaurant is sort of embodies a little bit. Like the idea is like they make fresh pasta, like they specifically say like this is like what your grandma would make type of deal, what your Nina would make for you type of deal. And so we went there for lunch or like a brunch type of deal, and it did not disappoint. It was so good. And they actually have this really awesome lunch special where you get like three different things for $30. And to be honest,
Nice.
one of the items alone on there is like $29. So you're getting your money's worth by going there. So that was fun. Like they had a Brazino.
Trying to find out. Where was that one? How far was that one from the hotel?
Nunino, Nunina's is it's probably a bit of a further walk to
Okay.
get down there, but it's not bad. It's not a bad walk at all.
I feel
We
like I would
actually
have seen that one. I feel like
it
that's
was a dis
something I would have like been drawn to.
I had to do some searching to find it. We were just like, where do we want to go eat tomorrow morning for like lunch? And then we found it. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I just looked it up.
Yeah. So it's
Nina.
yeah, it's an awesome space. It's right by the river too, which is cool. But it's, like I said, it's a little bit of a walk. We took an Uber actually because it was raining, but
I,
it wasn't that expensive to take an Uber. It was like $6.
yeah. Well, the only reason I'm asking, and this is for clarification so everybody else out in the world understands. So, like you mentioned, the planning committee, specifically Keith Nagel, our team lead, created a list of walkable restaurants from the hotel, and they're all sectioned out by, types of food, Italian, American, whatever. And when you started mentioning, I'm like, oh, come on, we have to go there. Surely that's on the list, but it's just outside of it because it's basically
It's
we're looking at
six
maybe a
blocks.
10-minute walk. So yeah.
Yeah,
So it's not going to be on our list, but I might
might need to
slip it
get
in
added.
there as an honorable mention, like just
Yeah,
outside of our limits, but and
yeah.
Nonina's is where you want to go.
I will more than likely because we're showing up on Tuesday. I would
Hmm.
say that would make like a good Tuesday or Wednesday, or probably more of I would say more of a Wednesday, Thursday lunch type of thing. And you definitely want to put in a reservation for it. Like
That was going to be my
unless
next
you're
question is how busy.
unless you're showing like we put in a reservation at 11 and watched as it filled up so fast. So
Yeah.
we were like, one, we were so glad that we came in right as they opened at 11, but two, like it's a very popular place for people to come like for business meetings and stuff. And so yeah, it don't sleep on it, but definitely make sure
Yeah.
you do your due
Plan
diligence
these
to
things.
yeah,
Plan
plan it
these
out for
things.
sure,
Yeah.
for sure. So,
That's where, most of our listeners are dads. Most people come to, or I think everybody coming to the convention just about is a dads. You like to plan. You know
well,
what you're doing. You handle
yeah,
this.
and especially with it being Chicago, I would any place that you're wanting to go to, don't just show up. I would definitely go on Google, find the place. Most of them have reservation buttons. Check them out, see what's available. If there's nothing available, then take the chance. At least you know what you're walking into. Because that was the other thing was like, I don't want to just walk up there and then be like, it's a hour long wait. And you're like, I'm starving. Like, that's not going to
Yeah.
work. Where's that Chicago dog at? Let's go.
Right.
Which that's the other thing. Portillo's isn't too far away from the hotel either. Like, that's a pretty close walk.
I don't know what Portillo's is.
Or is it? Yeah, it's Portillo. I think that's what it is. It's the
Just because I don't know it doesn't mean
it's
you're
a Chicago.
wrong.
It's a Chicago.
I'm a dummy. I don't know. I'm ignorant of all things Chicago. I've been there like twice.
You're good. No, I believe it's called, yeah, Portillo's. It's the Chicago fast food place. It's not even that, it's like 2 blocks.
Oh, it's
So
fast
it's got to
food.
be on the, it's
Huh.
got, or not fast food. It's like sit down. It's a hot dog, man. It's like, it's that sausage and, peppers and all that stuff. Or you can get yourself a chocolate cake milkshake where they literally take a piece of chocolate cake and throw it into a blender and turn it into a milkshake. It's crazy. But that's like a
Portillo's
famous,
Chicago style hot dog.
yes,
You just said it was a
definitely.
hot dog place. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I know nothing about that.
Yeah, no,
Because a lot of people say things like, well, it's a Chicago dog, man. I'm like, I have never been to Chicago. I grew up thinking everything north of Georgia was basically Yankee land that we don't talk to or talk about. So I'm not the guy to say these things to. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, this city's famous for this. I'm like, is it? Really?
Supposedly.
for spaghetti with what on it? You know,
Don't be talking
I
trash about my
I
chili,
wasn't
man.
trash talking. I was. You have to admit that's unusual
It
to
is
eat spaghetti like
unusual.
that, and that's kind of a signature dish, right? For
Yes.
me, that's not. I can't tell you what's Atlanta's signature dish. I don't know. You eat whatever you want. You know, what are you in the mood for? Like people are like, oh, do you like peaches? No, I don't like peaches. Actually, I never have. I don't like peach pie. I don't like peach trees. I don't like peaches. No. Like, but you're from Georgia. I'm like, what does that matter? I saw growing up, and I spent, let's say, the first 20 years of my life easy, never saw a peach tree. Which
Really?
didn't see any cotton plants either. There's a lot of those. Didn't see any peanuts. And there's a lot of those. Yeah, until I was in
Yeah.
my 30s. And it's like, oh yeah, where are the peanut factories or farms? I don't know. Go south, further south than Atlanta. So my apologies for the ignorance, but thank you for enlightening me. And I'll forget that probably. Probably forget what this hot dog, because I don't know if I could eat this hot dog that they've got
Oh, they
rolling.
got all kinds of hot dogs. It's good.
Got a Comes with everything: mustard, relish, celery salt, chopped onion, sliced tomatoes, kosher pickle, and sport peppers
Yep.
piled onto a poppy seed bun.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Delivering that signature snap in every bite.
This
Yeah.
is not your typical hot dog in a bun. This
Nah.
is elevated. Yeah.
Dragging the dog through the garden. That's what it's called. The
Yep.
Chicagoans call it.
It's a good name
Okay.
for it.
And they call it that. That's according to Portillo's. I assume it's Portillo's and not Portillos because it's not Spanish.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
Italian, right? So
Portillo's.
Portillo's. Please forgive us for how we pronounce things. We know we're wrong, but it's okay. Why don't we
All
put
good.
ketchup on our hot dogs? See, we're coming back around on the ketchup on the hot dogs thing. That's like putting a mustache on the Mona Lisa. Stick to the classic toppings and let the masterpiece shine. Okay. And then it says, don't worry, though. We won't judge you if you choose otherwise. I disagree, Portillo's ad and marketing department. No. If I just want ketchup, they'll probably just throw me a hot dog and be like, there you go. I don't know. It's ketchup at the next store. Go find it. How dare you? I've seen the anger. I've seen the fury that is ketchup on a hot dog.
I love ketchup on a hot dog.
Yeah, but that's not how they do it in Chicago.
I know it's not how they do it in Chicago.
How
Yeah,
dare you?
you get all kinds of ugly looks
You
from
also like
people.
chili on spaghetti.
It happens. Hey, I was
Who
gonna say
doesn't?
also too, so I know parking is another thing that for some people that is gonna be an interesting setup. I will say this, if you know about the app Spot Hero, definitely check into that because there's some garages right nearby and you can save yourself a ton of money by going there versus possibly parking at the hotel. You might not have in and out access, but to be honest, the red line is literally like a 1 block walk to get on the train. It's really
Hmm.
close. We
Yeah.
used it to go to the White Sox game. It was super easy. If you're going to be using the train a lot, buy a day pass. They're $10 and you can get them for multiple days too. So
Mhm.
that's always another good way to do that. But yeah, there were so many cool things to see, even just walking around. Like I actually at one point just Corey wanted to take a nap, and so I was like, great, and rest, relax. I'll be back, and I went for a walk. I actually went over to the convention hotel to check it out and walked around, and it's a nice space. I like kind of the setup of it. It's got a very much, it feels kind of like Orlando a little bit, just in the way that it's shaped out. But yeah, that's gonna be a nice space. Definitely lots of places to just move around and just feels very comfortable. Just this is sort of like a everything in the middle and then all the rooms that go all the way up. So that'll be nice. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm ready for just seeing everybody. That's gonna be that's the other part. It's nice to be around people, especially guys that you haven't seen all year. And this is like the one time you get to actually hang out with them.
Yeah. And their kids, perhaps, because maybe I'm going to see if we can work it out. It basically comes down to a money thing because we're already staying Monday night through Saturday night, my wife and I. So we're cool. But this is our second honeymoon, basically. We're going to have a lot of time just to hang out together. So we're going to go down to Milwaukee on Sunday before the convention and watch Joshua Bernson's daughter wrestle.
Greta the Giant.
Greta the Giant. Heck yeah. And I can't wait. I can't wait. We're still trying to work it out because we're going to have to, that's going to be, the money to get there and all that stuff, yada, yada. But then the hotel stay for another night, which that's pushing the budget. However, I did recently have a win against the insurance company for my accident last year. I demanded and got double what they were going to offer me. Now they owe me 10 times what they were going to offer me because that's what I asked for because of all the lost work and everything, especially for my wife. But so I only got, it was $1,500 that they offered us. I got them to 3,000. So it should have been 15,000, but I needed a lawyer to do that. I'm like, I don't have the time. I'm hurting, but I can't tell if it's just I'm old and I slept wrong. At this point, my concussion is gone. My hand is going to be as good as it's going to get. I could be in therapy for the rest of my life, try to make my hand better, and it's not going to. It's just, it's just an injury on top of an injury. And but I told my wife, I'm like, hey, come on. I just made us $3,000. And she, of course, laughed. She's like, well, don't ever do it that way again. Getting into a car accident. Let's move away from that one. But I'm thinking, or hoping, we've got a lot of expenses this year for sure. And we definitely have bills to pay, but we'll go down early, hang out in Milwaukee with Joshua and a whole bunch of the Milwaukee dads. And
I'm so jealous.
Greta pick people up and throw them on the ground. It's
I know. Cool. I'm so jealous of that. Like, I really want to see her in action. And I've been watching it on TV because they show episodes and stuff on a streaming station. But yeah, like, man, I want to see that in person.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And for me too, it's just, honestly, it's getting to see somebody else's kid, like a dad that and respect and admire, and you get to hang out with them, but watching them, the joy of them watching their kid perform.
Yeah.
And this is, I think we all know wrestling is a performance. And if you look at his daughter's, history, he's put up some videos about her history on her official channel. And she's always been a theater kid, in my opinion. I mean, she's out there dancing and
she's still a theater kid.
Very graceful. And that's it. So it's transferred perfectly. And the fact that she's 6'2", I think, 6'3".
Something
she's
like that.
Very tall.
Yes.
And using it to full advantage. I can't imagine Joshua ever getting angry. He's so nice. But I can see that we all have it in us. And if he got mad, I would be scared because dude is just tremendous and cool. But I want to see someone do it theatrically. I want to see his kid picking people up and throwing them around. They don't actually, they're not harming and hurting each other. Yeah, I just can't wait.
I mean, that's the thing with Areta. Like, I've met her. I know her personally, and she's super nice and sweet and everything. But it's a flip the switch, and it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on stage. And you're like, oh my gosh, like she's scary.
Yeah.
But
we've all got that in us too. That's the scary part.
But just the way she can choke slam somebody and put their feet up over the back of their head, like when they do it, like it's like you're getting slammed into the mat, and then also too you're getting like basically bent in half. And so that'll be exciting for sure.
I was going to embarrass you, and it's going to hurt all the way through. That's
exactly. I forgot to mention a couple other things. So this is a little bit further of a walk, but ABC Channel 7 Chicago News is just down the road from where we're staying at. And they have one of those like glass fronts where you can stand like there while they're doing their newscast and whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was like, man, that would be so cool to just like take a bunch of guys and walk down there and like see, see if we can get on the show type of deal. So I'm working on that. I've sent out some feelers, so we'll see what takes place from that. But I'm sure that
I thought you were going to say that we were going to broadcast in Chicago and we're going to let all the guys dance around behind us like they do at ABC. That's what I was thinking.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
That would be cool.
Well, your idea is good. We should get a bunch of dads to go up there and wear the shirt.
Yeah, and it's right across the street actually from the Chicago Theater, which is a very iconic place too. One of the things that I was noticing as I was walking around that area was there's a lot of really cool neon signs. And
Hmm.
so I was like, ooh, I want to come down here in the evening when they flip all those on, because that would be really cool to take photos
Get some
of
shots.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's something that I'm looking at doing. And the other thing that was really cool, I walked by the Gene Siskel Film Center while we were down there too, if
Oh,
anybody
cool.
knows that. Yeah.
I know the name, but I don't know anything about it.
Siskel and Ebert.
Yeah, I know that.
Yep.
I'm saying I
Yeah.
don't know about
Yeah.
their theater.
That
Is
it's
that where they
yeah, I mean,
filmed
but
it?
I don't think that's where they filmed it. I think
Okay.
that's just like it's something that they is used for people that are wanting to like get into film and that kind of deal. I didn't get a chance to really read up on it too much, but so that was cool. And then we walked over to Millennium Park to go see, which is not called the Bean, by the way. That's the name that everybody has deemed it, but it's actually called Cloud Gate.
Sure.
That's the real name
The
for it.
Chicago Cloud Gate. We're going to say that. And people are like, the what? The bean. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got to go flick that. Gotcha.
Fine, fine. So anyway, yeah, we walked over to see the Bean, and that was a lot of fun. Lots of really cool photos to be taken with that.
Mhm.
And we came upon something that we didn't even know was actually in the area, which is they have a Nutella cafe. If you're a
Ooh.
Nutella fan, yeah, it just
I mean,
opened.
I think
Um,
unless you're allergic to it, you probably like it. It's Nutella.
yeah,
You can't.
like Corey got a croissant filled with Nutella, and it came with like a big old dollop of marshmallow and whatnot on it as well, and super tasty.
Nice.
But yeah, kind of a fun thing. We were just walking by, we're like, oh, that's cool. Oh, and then the other thing that we did that was fun was we went to the Harry Potter store, which is not a far walk at all. That's like a 3 block walk from the hotel. And if your kids are into that kind of thing, it is definitely a shop not to miss. There is so much in there and just a great place. It's all themed by the Goblet of Fire book. So lots of really cool pieces in there from that movie. Tons of wands. If you've ever wanted to see one of the wands of a specific character, they've got pretty much all of them, and a few from Fantastic Beasts as well. So that was pretty cool too.
Sweet.
Yeah. So that was pretty much what Chicago was, going around checking stuff out. It just amped me up that much more. And I was like, man, I can't wait. We're coming back here in like a month. This is going to be awesome. And there's still so many other things that I wanted to go do that I'm looking forward to going and doing when I go back.
Yeah. And you can do the photo walk
Exactly.
with our official HomeDadCon photographer, Joe Saladino, the man, the myth, the legend,
That's my guy.
professional photographer. He is your guy for sure.
That's my guy. Definitely.
He's not my guy. I'm not his guy, but we appreciate each other.
There you go.
Yeah, and that too. What I was thinking about, you think about all the neon signs. I'm like, I guarantee that once people get into the city and they see all these things in person, they're like, wait, you're right. We need to come back at 9 p.m. and start taking shots of all this stuff.
Yeah.
Which
I learned
makes
something
me worry
interesting.
for you all. I just want you to know, if you're out there on the streets, don't go alone. Be careful. It is a city. It does want to eat you. Just remember that.
True. Yeah, you'll be all
They
right.
do.
I was gonna say the other thing. I lost my train of thought. Never mind.
I threw you off. It's what I do. I threw off the Emperor's Groove.
It's all good. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. But yeah, I am looking forward to going out and doing a walk at night and checking things out for sure. I think it's going to be cool. Oh, I know what it was. It had to do with the lights. It's kind of cool. Chicago is one of the few cities that actually has a light ordinance for a specific time of year to help with the migration of birds. And so
Neat.
I think it started I believe it started on maybe yesterday, but basically at 11 o'clock, anything over 40 stories tall has to turn their lights off. So any building to help with migration of birds. And I was like, that's really cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. And I came across that. I was like, that's all right. Well done. Like that's
And I think, one of the answers is to switch to red light.
oh yeah, that would
And
definitely
that's an answer. I personally would love to see a major city switch everything over to red lights.
that would be wild.
It would be insane, man.
It
It
would
would
be
be
so
crazy.
cool. It'd be
Because they
so
talk
cool.
about, because they do it in other countries. They've done it, and it's like, yeah, this because the migratory birds, this is throwing off their migration patterns. So
Yeah.
we need them, or we're all gonna die. So we changed it to red lights, and I'm like, okay, I will not leave my house at night. I will not walk down the street with red lights everywhere. You're in a murder. It's just waiting. It's a horror movie. Come on, you're not gonna make it out of
Oh,
that.
that's
Red
where
lights.
you were going with that. I did not know where you were going with
yeah.
that.
Well,
Okay.
think about it. Yeah, any like movie you've watched, or if you played a game where they have a lot of jump scares, the red lights are not good.
That makes sense. Yeah, like I know that I've
Yeah.
seen a reel where somebody has their house set up with like security lights or whatever, and it's like house, go to defense mode, and like everything goes red.
Red alert. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Once I can
I-
figure out how to create that speaking bot and not allow it access to the internet and do it strictly in home, I'm going to definitely get one to have that. Just like red alert and just like, and then start playing like, I don't know,
Oh my goodness.
paint it black or something. Just like something's creepy is about to happen. You've broken into my house.
Oh
And
yeah.
hopefully they'll just leave so I don't have to get shot.
Have a creepy voice that's talking while it's all going on. Yeah. Yourself a silly clown voice, that'll do it. That'll creep most people out.
Yeah, I hate clowns. So yeah, I get you. It would creep people out, and I'd be, there's actually a clown in the house now, Marnie. And she'd be, no, that's you. You record. I don't think so. I don't think so. Somebody's in, and it's probably wearing honky shoes. No, we're not having. And by honky, forgive me, I meant shoes that honk.
Yeah, I
Didn't
got
mean,
it.
you know.
I feel
Yes,
you on
but
that.
just in case. Yeah, I try not to say the word honky,
Yeah,
but the shoes are shoes that honk. Yeah.
I hear you. It's okay. Well,
Honk,
I
honk,
think we
honk,
should
honk, honk.
probably
Coming
I
at
think we
you.
should probably put a cap on this episode and
Stop clowning around.
stop clowning around. Exactly. So we will talk to you all next week, and we will have, I don't know if we're having a guest, but we'll have something
Yeah, we're
fun to talk
waiting to
about.
see. Yeah, we'll definitely have stuff to talk about because we're coming
Yeah.
into the final weeks of because
We
we're
are.
at 40 days or 40 odd days now. We'll be right at 40 days. No, we're 45 days, I think. Yeah. So it'll be 38 days or so when this comes out.
Yikes.
People, we got a month. We got to go.
Let's go. Get your poop in a group.
Get your poop in a
I stole it
group.
from you.
That's right. No, use
All
it. I
right.
love it. I got it
I
from
know.
my grandma, my mom, my in-laws.
Okay, everybody. Talk to you all next time. Have a good one.
Good night, everybody.
I'm a dad, that's what I do.